I'm super excited. I'm tired of seeing them every day, man. It's the same faces every day. We want to go out there and play some competition.
Live from News 3, the Old Dominion Full Court Press.
It sure will be nice to see some college basketball back on Hampton Boulevard. And with that, we welcome you to tonight's edition of the Old Dominion Full Court Press. It's been nearly 2 weeks since we've seen the Monarchs in action, but that is finally scheduled to change tomorrow night at Chartway Arena. A good number of Monarchs are trickling back to practice after battling COVID-19, though Jeff Jones saying that for the most part, those players and coaches testing positive asymptomatic. ODU did not have to pause activities for everybody, though it did have some trouble going 5-on-5 during practice for a number of days over the last week and a half or so, at times limited to just 6 players. It's a minute-to-minute experience for those involved.
We have been working hard, even when we had just 6 guys out there. They were working hard, as I said, lots of shooting, lots of conditioning. I think those guys will have to lift up those others that aren't going to be at 100%.
Every time you get tested, you wait until like 4 o'clock. You check your phone every hour until 4 o'clock to get it. But I think we're good now. We got everybody back. I think we're done testing. I think it's just time for us to get the ball rolling.
The Silver and Blue with 2 games postponed, one at Florida Atlantic due to Owls protocols, the other at Charlotte. More on the latter in just a moment. Old Dominion will be welcomed back to the court by Texas San Antonio, a team that has struggled this season, but one that the Monarchs will not be taking lightly. This is a showdown that will see ODU on its home floor for the first time since December 22nd. While the Monarchs have 1 Conference USA game under their belts, the Roadrunners have faced 3 league opponents, falling in all 3 of those games. This season has not been too kind to UTSA, ranked 337 out of 358 in the net rankings. ODU and the Runners have split their 10 all-time meetings, and get this, neither squad has won consecutive games in the series. Jones and company winning the last matchup back in the winter of 2020. These days, you never know which players will be in and which may not, so it's all about getting ready for the best the team has.
We just really prepare for their best shot. I mean, we don't know who's going to be playing with this whole COVID situation. We don't ever know who's playing, who's not playing. So we just prepare ourselves to play the best UTSA, and I think we'll be good.
We're just assuming that UTSA is ready to go, and we'll be traveling up here. We haven't heard anything otherwise, and we're just focusing on ourselves, and trying to have 10 to get out here.
Tip-off tomorrow set for 7 o'clock. So here's a look at what's coming up. Another visitor from the Lone Star State comes to Chartway Arena on Saturday in UTEP. Then it's back on the road, this time to Texas. Rice and North Texas, the next 2 squads up. After that, the Monarchs head to Charlotte. This the makeup game from that contest postponed from this past Saturday. And up to the minute look at the Conference USA standings, showing the Monarchs tied atop the East with Florida Atlantic. Charlotte has yet to play a league contest. FIU, Middle Tennessee, and Marshall still in search of that first conference win. Quick glance out west has Louisiana Tech on a tear, out to a 4-0 start in the league, 13-3 overall. UAB, North Texas, and Rice are nipping at the Bulldogs' heels. There you see ODU's next 2 opponents at the bottom of the West as the Monarchs can jump out to a 2-0 league start tomorrow night. These unchanged from last week because of postponements, but let's go ahead and look at your Old Dominion stat leaders. CJ Kaiser tops the team in scoring, 14.4 points per night. Kalu Ezikpe is second. Austin Trice approaching a double-digit average. Who's crashing that glass? Ezikpe topping this list. He's just under 7 boards per game. Mekhi Long now up over 6.5 on average, and Trice is contributing as well off the bench. How about that unselfishness? Which Monarchs are sharing the rock and setting up teammates. Jalen Hunter topping the team with nearly 4.5 per contest. Kaiser nearing 2 per outing, and Ezikpe appearing on this list as well. Now to who's shining at the other end of the floor. Hunter also pacing the Monarchs in steals for the season. Long and Ezikpe continue to help the squad on the defensive end as well. And finally, who is seeing the most minutes? Hunter leads the charge here with more than 34 minutes per contest, with Kaiser close behind. Long rounding out the top 3, still over a half hour of playing time per evening. Well, still ahead, a message to Monarch fans from Jeff Jones, and we'll see some of the ODU players how those New Year's resolutions are going. Megan Plain takes a dive into their commitment levels coming up right after this.
3, the Old Dominion Full Court Press.
Well, if you head out to tomorrow's game at Chartway Arena, you'll notice something a little bit different about Jeff Jones on the Old Dominion bench. He'll be barefoot, raising awareness for an organization called Samaritan's Feet, which provides shoes to the less fortunate and impoverished both in the U.S. and around the globe. The Monarchs raising funds for a shoe locker at Jay Cox Elementary in Norfolk. Coach Jones with a message to Monarch Nation ahead of tomorrow's tip-off.
I'm so proud to be associated with Samaritan's Feet and all the wonderful work that they do in the United States and abroad. Providing shoes to impoverished children is so meaningful in so many ways. So if you are so inclined to support Samaritan's Feet in any way that you can, I'd be greatly appreciated. And those young people all over the world that receive the shoes from Samaritan's Feet would be greatly appreciative as well.
Jones doing more than just asking others to give. He's donated $5,000 to the effort. We will have a link on how to donate on the sports page of WTKR.com. When the calendar turned to 2022, I'm sure many of you came up with your own New Year's resolutions. But as quickly as those resolutions are created, they go by the wayside. And as sports reporter Megan Plain shows us, there's a day dedicated to those of you who are ready to ditch those New Year's goals.
If you've already been thinking about foregoing those New Year's resolutions you made, you're not alone. In fact, dropping resolutions this early in the year is so common that there's a day dedicated to it. The second Friday in January is known as Quitter's Day. And if you're looking to avoid becoming one of the many who give up their goals on the infamous Friday, how about some inspiration from a group of guys who don't view quitting as an option? Athletes, especially Division I athletes like the ODU men's hoops team, know what it takes to overcome adversity.
We've all had to go through adversity to get to where we're at, so it's just natural for us. I think at this stage we're all 18 through like 24, so I think it's just something that's been natural for us and it just comes easy. Obviously, you just got to work hard at it and never give up.
Being able to push through things is definitely one of this team's strong suits. Just from everybody's individual background and the stuff they've been through before getting here, we've kind of all gotten that trait on our own. So when we all get together, it all flourishes.
For the Monarchs, that ability comes from things they've experienced in the past, both on and off the court.
I've had to move a lot in my life, so just having to move, be at new school, meet new people, have new coaches and stuff like that, it's just better acclimated me to better situations.
My high school career, when I was like a freshman, I wasn't really playing that much, but I thought I was going to. I thought I was good enough to play. So I think everybody's kind of had a realization when you think you're good enough, but you're not. So you just keep going, you start working hard, and you kind of get mad a little bit, and that kind of carried over into where I'm at now.
Like Smith, if you work hard and get a little mad, you too could avoid becoming a quitter by this Friday. In Norfolk, Megan Plain, News 3 Sports.
Can't quit the resolutions if you don't make any. Thanks a lot, Megan. Well, that wraps up tonight's Old Dominion Full Court Press. If you joined us late, you'll be able to catch the entire program on the sports page of WTKR.com.